crap, there's not a lot of money here. So that he like tried to steal traveler's checks, and he was trying to burn something, and like smoke went into the next building. So the building next door called the cops, and that's how the cops showed up. So like there was a huge standoff, and they, after a long like negotiations, they were in the bank for like 14 hours, and like he locked the front door, but there were tons of cops like squatting everyone outside, and like they were just holding the like Hellers and the manager hostage, and he just eventually. Hold on a second. Hello? Hey. What? What? What does that mean? What? Why? I didn't think, I don't think that's, well then go to Walmart and cash it. It only costs like $3. Oh. Well, why don't you withdraw that much now? I'm pretty sure you can just withdraw that much now because it'll immediately clear anything under $100.
Yeah,
so.
basically a thing to say is that
What the hell? That's ridiculous.
I mean, I think
all right. I get your text, by the way. I was just talking. All right. That's dumb. That's really dumb. You don't have to worry about it though. I can pay for stuff tonight. I'm confused too. That's weird. That's weird. Me too. But what's that? You know, I told you I was gonna pay for stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be there. Alright, bye. Alright, bye. I don't know why I can't talk. So yeah, his character's like, you know, he's like a smooth talker and stuff. He's like, he like comes out and like, it's around the time Vietnam happened, so like people like hate the cops, they hate the government, and there's like people rallying like, yeah, hold the bank hostage, like, and they love this guy, and like apparently like all of it's true. Like he would come out and like talk to the negotiating guy with millions of cops that would draw their guns immediately as he saw them, and he'd just walk back and forth on the sidewalk in front of the bank being like, put your guns down, put them away, put them away. Do I look like I have a weapon? And just like, he'd sit there and be like, I want pizza. He's like, I just want some Cokes. He's like, and like, it was crazy. And it ended bad, obviously. Like, they got he asked for a helicopter to fly into the airport to take a jet to Algeria.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, we can't land a helicopter on the bank roof. Like, we can bring you a bus from the airport. And he's like, all right. So he brought them a bus. And he checked it out, you know, as good as he thought he needed to. And under, like, you know how, like, in older cars, like, the armrests, like, you had an armrest on the door that have, like, the handle that, like, you can grab like this. Like, it's a complete hole, like, inside the, like, armrest of the driver's side.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, flipped down, and there was, like, a gun in there, so they stopped on the tarmac waiting for the plane to pull up. With the hostages and the two guys in the car, they managed to get in and not get sniped somehow. And, they like, well, as they were waiting, the guy, like, driving, it was crazy. The guy that everyone liked was a Vietnam vet, and, like, he had, like, a really good eye for, I don't know, liars or something that was like a part of the story. And, like, they were like, okay, Asian so-and-so is going to be your driver to the airport, and then he's like, no, I want you, and, like, pointed at the black guy that drove the car in from the airport. And I guess it was like reverse psychology, like they wanted him to be like, no, I want the black guy, because the black guy sat in the car, like he like looked at the FBI agent and then like looked back and looked again to make it seem like, you know, he was scared. And he sat down, and I guess it was like the way he was looking at him or something. But the guy started flipping out, the like guy holding the hostage was like, are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of the car. Get you, and like, he's like, you're a fucking cop. And like, they were just like, holy shit, like he knew. Like the people, so they had like an ordinary dude drive him. But I guess they must have told the guy about the gun or something. And he was like some form of police, but he wasn't the guy they wanted.
Yeah.
And like, So as they were stopped waiting, they both had their machine guns in their hand, and he was like, the guy in the back that wasn't the talker, that was like the one that was kind of just like crazy. He like kept pointing his gun forward, and the dude's like, okay, I've been in the army. This dude's been in the army. Like the guy, the bad guy that was actually talking to them, he's like, you can see both of our guns are aimed up, because if we hit a bump, you're gonna fucking kill someone. So aim your gun up at the ceiling, please. And like he was like, okay, so he did it, and then he moved it back down. He told him to move it up again. Finally, they stopped, and he's like, I told you, can you please move your gun up? And like, as they start to get out, he like grabs Sonny, was the bad guy, but then didn't have a criminal record, the talker. He like grabbed his gun on the dashboard and like held it there and grabbed his left hand and then shot the guy in the back of the head, or in the front of the head. And they just like, they arrested the other dude, and he was supposed to do 20 years in prison, but he ended up only doing 10. And he died a couple of years ago from cancer. I looked it up afterwards, but it was insane. Like, it was like, I was shocked. It was such a good movie for like a 1975 like drama, like standoff movie. It was insane.
Those movies are the best.
Yeah.
What's the movie called?
I Dog Day Afternoon. That's it. I'm like sitting here.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it was really good. It's crazy. Like they considered a lot of money in 1975, but the bank only had $1,100 in cash in the whole bank. I just withdrew from my bank 440 in 20s the other day. I would have just like single-handedly almost put the bank out of business. Like, that's hilarious.